everyone, welcome to Vaishai's YouTube channel. So we are in the next episode of CSAT Quantitative Aptitude Topic Wise Previous Year Question Series. So we have already done some episodes in the CSAT videos. So if you have not watched them, go back to those videos, see them and come back to this video, so that there will be a flow in your revision process. So these are the prelim specific series which will be really helpful for you to the upcoming prelims. It will become a revision for you people. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, still go hit the subscribe button, like the video, give your comment feedback in the comment section, and listen to the class. So let's start the video now. Question number 1, Rakesh and Rajesh. So before starting the question, I'll tell you we are solving the simplification questions in this episode. So simplification is very important for the prelims point of view. That is 2 or 3 questions will be asked every year in the CSAT paper from the simplification part. So it is very important to know the how to solve the questions, how to solve different type of questions. So we'll be doing the previous year questions now from the simplification, so that it will be useful for you. These techniques will be useful for you in the exam. Okay, let's start the video now. So Rakesh and Rajesh together bought 10 balls and 10 rockets. Rakesh spent 1300 and Rajesh spent 1500. If each rocket cost 3 times a ball does, then what is the price of a rocket? So what we'll do is we'll take the cost of ball as x. Okay, they gave rocket cost 3 times the ball. Okay, rocket cost, let's take 3x. Okay, they have purchased 10 balls and 10 rockets together. So 10 balls, how much it cost? 10 balls, one ball cost x rupees. That means total cost of balls is 10x. Plus rockets cost 3x, and 10 rockets, 10 into 3x is the total cost of the rockets for 10 rockets. This is equal to the money they spent. The money they spent is 1300 plus 1500, that is nothing but 2800. 1300 plus 1500. So if you calculate this portion, 10x plus 30x, it will become 40x is equal to 2800. Then the value of x is nothing but 70. So but they asked the price of the rocket. Rocket price is 3x. When you substitute 70 in the value of in the place of x, 70 into 3, that was 210. So the cost of the cost of total rockets is 210 rupees. Okay, 210 is the answer. So for one rocket they have spent 210 rupees. So 210 is the answer for the question number 1, that is option C. Question number 2, the sum of the income of A and B is more than that of the C and D taken together. The sum of the income of A and C is same as that of the B and D taken together. Moreover, A earns half as much as the sum of the income of B and D, whose income is the highest. So they are saying, let's write the data initially. So they told that the sum of the income of the A and B is greater than C and D. Okay, and sum of the income of A and C is equal to B and D, and they also gave that A's income is half of B and D. Okay, it's nothing but it will become 2A is equal to B and D. So twice of income of A will become B and D. Okay, now when you substitute the value of 2A, value of B, value in this particular equation, that is equation number 2, if you substitute the value of B and D in this, it will become A plus C equal to 2A, then nothing but 2A minus A, that is C is equal to A. We have got C is equal to A. So when you solve this equation, so when you substitute A is equal to C in this first equation, it will become C plus B is greater than C plus D. So here C and C will get cancelled. B will be greater than D. So they have asked whose income is highest. We know that A's and C's income is equal. If their income is highest, 2 options should not be given in the question. So we can eliminate A and C. Okay. Coming to B and D, here from this equation we can say that B's income is greater than D. So option B is correct for question number 2. A class starts at 11 am and lasts till 2:27 pm. 4 periods of equal duration are held during this interval. After every period, a rest of 5 minutes is given to the students. The exact duration of each period is. So they have given the class is between 11 and the 2:27 pm. So let's write data. It is between 11 and 2:27 pm, that is 11 am and 2:27 pm. So the total time between them, it will become 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 3 hours 27 minutes. It will become 3 hours 27 minutes. If you convert 3 hours, that is the total 180 plus 27, it will become 207, total 207 minutes. I have converted to 3 hours 27 minutes into minutes, that is 207 minutes. So they have given there will be a duration of 5 minutes break if after each and every period. So if you take, this is the first period, after the conduction of period, if you get one break, and again second period, other break, and the third period, and the class will be done. So it means there are 3 breaks which will be occurring. So 3 breaks of 5 minutes, 3 into 5, that is 15 minutes is the break time. Total is 15 minutes. So if you subtract 207 minus 15, that is the 192 minutes is the span of the total periods. So there are 4 periods that are held. So 192 by 4 is the duration of each period. So 192 by 4 is nothing but each period duration is 48 minutes and the 4 period duration is 192 minutes, and 15 minutes is the total break time and 5 minutes is the break time for each break. So 48 is the answer for the question number 3. Question number 4. In aid of charity, every student in a class contributes as many rupees as the number of the students in that class. With the additional contribution of rupees 2 by one student only, the total collection is rupees 443. Then how many students are there in a class? They are saying that each students contribute the price which is equal to the number of students in the class. So let's take the number of the students in the class as x, and each student contributed x rupees. So the total rupees they contributed is x and x into x, okay, plus 2 rupees extra is contributed by one student, so that total will become 443. So this is the equation. If you solve this equation, you will get the answer. So x square is nothing but 443 minus 2, that is 441. It is nothing but 21. So number of students in the class is the value of x. So x is 21. So 21 is the answer for the question number 4, that is option B. Okay. Question number 5. 30 grams of sugar was mixed in 180 milliliter water in a vessel. 40 grams of sugar was mixed in 280 milliliter of water in a vessel B, and 20 grams of sugar was mixed in 100 liters of water in vessel C. The solution of which vessel B is. So they are saying sweeter. So we have to calculate the percentage of sugar in each vessel. Okay, then we'll get the answer. So if you write the data, this is water, this is sugar. So if you write the data, it will become for the vessel number A, that is 180 and 30. It is nothing but if you calculate the sugar percentage in the vessel A, it is nothing but 30 by total 120 into 100. So if you calculate this, it will become, so 12, 14 point something, 14. Let's take 14%. If you calculate the B vessel, for the B vessel, that is, it is given as 280 and 40. If you calculate the percentage of sugar in the vessel B, it will become 40 by 320, that is 280 plus 40 into 100. It will become somewhere around 12 point something. Okay. For the vessel C, the water is 100 and the sugar is 20 grams. Then the percentage, the resultant percentage will become somewhere around 16 point something. So the percentages of sugar in vessel A is 14, vessel B is 12, and vessel C is 16. They are asking the solution in vessel B is. So if you write the equation, so if you see the sugar in A, sugars in C is greater than sugar in B is greater than sugar in A is greater than sugar in B. So C is greater than A is greater than B. They are saying B is sweeter than that of the C, sweeter than that of the A. No, it is not. Sweet as that of the C. No, it is not. Less than the sweet than A. So it is the solution in the vessel C is less sweeter than the solution in the vessel C. So option D is correct for the question number 5. Okay. Sixth question. In a box of marbles, there are 3 less white marbles than the red ones and 5 more white marbles than the green ones. If there are 10 white marbles, how many marbles are there in a box? Let's take the marbles, white marbles as 10. Okay. I am representing in the white color. So next they are saying in a box of marble there are 3 less white marbles than the red ones. It means red marbles will become 10 plus 3, that is 13. Okay, 13 red marbles are there. And coming to the green ones, they are 5 more. Okay, they are saying and 5 more white marbles than the green ones. So green marbles are 5 less than the white marbles. This is what they are saying. So green marbles are 5 less. 10 minus 5 is nothing but. So now we have to calculate the total number of marbles. Okay, total number of marbles is 10 plus 13 plus 5, that is nothing but 28. So there are total 28 marbles in the box. Question number 7, that is the last question of the day. A person ordered 5 pairs of black socks. So let's write in the black ink. A person ordered 5 pairs of black socks. Okay, and some X pairs of brown socks. Okay, the price of them is actually, the price of a black pair was thrice that of the brown pair. So for example, brown pair's price is nothing but X, and black pair's price will become 3x. While preparing the bill clerk interchanged the number of black and brown by mistake, which increased the bill by 100%. So 100% is increase is nothing but bill has become twice. Right, 100% is nothing but twice. What is the number of pairs of brown socks in the original order? Okay, now let's solve the question. So let's take the original price as let's take them as P. Okay, price P, because we have took the X value in the brown socks, number of brown socks. So the original price is 3P into, there are 3P and 5 black socks, 3P into 5 plus X into P. This is the original price. So it has become twice because it has increased by 100%. If they interchange the price value, so if P into 5 plus 3P into X. So we have to calculate the value of X now. If you solve the question, P gets cancelled. So 5 plus 3x, it will become 5 plus 3x is equal to 5 3 is a 15, 15 to the 30, 30 plus 2x. If you solve the question, 3x minus 2x is x, x is equal to 25. So there are 25 pairs of brown socks in the order. So the total number of brown socks is 25. So 25 is the answer for the question number 7. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's meet with another video in the next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye.